Englishly podcast.
From Speak English with Class.
Hey there. Welcome back to the English Frequency.
Your go-to English podcast for learning English naturally while building a better life step by step. I'm Kate.
And I'm Ben, the guy who tries to build that better life, but sometimes hits snooze.
Oh, come on. How many times did you snooze today?
Just 3, maybe 4. I swear, I was dreaming about getting up early.
Dreaming about it doesn't count, Ben.
Yeah, but you know how it is. Your alarm rings, your brain says, let's go, and your body says, 5 more minutes.
Story of everyone's life. But that's actually the perfect start for today's episode.
Perfect start? You mean we're talking about how lazy I am?
Not just that. We're talking about daily habits, the things we do every day without even thinking.
Oh, like brushing your teeth, scrolling your phone, or pretending to work while drinking coffee.
Exactly. But here's the twist. We'll talk about our habits in 3 levels of English.
3 levels?
Yep, B1, B2, and C1. Each level gets a little harder and a little more natural.
So we start simple, and by the end we sound like English pros?
Exactly. Like you're climbing one step at a time.
Yeah, because we believe staying in one zone won't make you grow.
Mm-hmm. It's like standing on the same step forever. You feel safe, but you never reach the next floor.
Or like drinking the same cup of coffee every morning. You love it, but you never try a new flavor.
That's such a Ben example. But it's true. You have to challenge yourself to move higher.
That's what this episode's about, climbing together, step by step, through B1, B2, and C1.
And by the end, you'll not only sound more fluent, you'll feel more confident.
And hey, before we start, if you enjoy learning English with us, go on, hit that like button.
And don't forget to subscribe. Oh, and maybe share it with that one friend who's always late because they keep hitting snooze.
Yeah, we all know that friend. Or maybe you're that friend?
Oh, caught you. So make it your new good habit. Listen, laugh, and learn with us every week.
All right, challenge time. Let's see how far you can climb.
Comment below what level you survived, B1, B2, or C1, and tell us if you want more challenge episodes like this one.
Let's do it, starting with level B1.
Let's jump in. So Ben, what's your normal day like?
It's pretty simple. I wake up around 7, or sometimes 8 if I sleep late.
8? That's not bad. What's the first thing you do after waking up?
I check my phone. I know, bad habit. But yeah, I check messages, then I brush my teeth and make a big cup of coffee.
Same here. I always drink coffee in the morning. It helps me wake up.
Yeah, you're definitely a coffee person.
Totally. After that, I have breakfast. Usually eggs and toast. Sometimes fruit if I'm feeling healthy.
I usually eat cereal or oatmeal. Then I start working around 9.
Oh, you start at 9? I start a little earlier, around 8:30.
Wow, early bird.
Yeah, I like mornings. The house is quiet, the sun feels nice, and I can think clearly.
That sounds peaceful. For me, mornings are slow. I need some time to wake up.
Oh yeah, you're the I need coffee first kind of person.
Exactly. Then, after lunch, I usually take a short walk or listen to music for a bit.
That's nice. I sometimes watch a short video or talk to my mom during lunch break.
Sweet. And what about evenings?
In the evening, I cook dinner, then watch a movie or read a little.
Oh, that sounds relaxing. I sometimes play games after work or watch a series.
Yeah, you're more of a games and shows person.
True. Then I go to bed around 11 or 12, sometimes later if the episode ends with a cliffhanger.
Oh no, one more episode syndrome.
Yep, exactly. But that's my day. Simple, normal, nothing fancy.
Same here. The little things, coffee, breakfast, walks, they make my day feel calm and happy.
That's right. It's all about the small routines.
So that's level B1. Easy, everyday English. Simple words, short sentences, and real-life topics.
Now that you've got the basics, let's make it sound more natural, more fluent.
Yup, time to move up.
Let's climb to level B2.
Here we go. So, level B2. Time to sound a bit more real life, right?
You're doing the serious voice now.
Of course. It's my, business voice. Anyway, these days I start my morning on a positive note. Coffee in one hand, phone in the other, catching up on messages while I plan my day.
Nice multitask. I like to map out my day before I even open my laptop. It helps me get my head in the game and focus on what really matters.
That's smart. I try to stick to my schedule, but some days I just get stuck in a loop, checking one thing after another and forgetting what I was supposed to do.
Oh, same here. Once I open social media, it's a black hole. 10 minutes feels like one.
Totally. So I've been trying to create little rituals. For example, I light a candle when I start working. It's my signal to focus.
That's cool. I do something similar. I play instrumental music to get in the zone. If I forget my playlist, my brain just refuses to cooperate.
Right. The smallest habit can set the tone for the whole day.
Yeah. And if I skip my morning walk, I notice I'm less focused and more restless. It's a small thing that goes a long way.
Same for me with journaling. Even a few lines help me clear my head and remember what I'm grateful for.
That's what makes B2 English different. You're not just listing habits, you're connecting ideas and explaining why they matter.
Right. So instead of saying, I drink coffee, you could say, I drink coffee in the morning because the smell helps me wake up and feel ready for the day.
Or, I take a walk after lunch because it helps me get back on track for the afternoon.
There you go. Simple, but real.
So, if you're listening, try talking about your own routine like this. Add feelings, reasons, and maybe a tiny idiom here and there.
Because when you do that, your English stops sounding like a textbook and starts sounding like you.
Nicely said. All right, that's our B2 chat. Connected, fluent, and a bit reflective.
Which means we're ready for the big one, the C1 level.
Time to get expressive and a little philosophical.
Let's do it. All right, level C1. Now we go a little deeper, the level where habits meet who we are.
Yeah, this is where routines stop being just things you do and start becoming the rhythm of your identity.
I love that. The rhythm of your identity. You know, I've always felt that the first hour of my morning shapes everything that follows. It's like the opening scene of a movie. If you rush through it, the whole story feels off.
Yes, for me, my morning walk is that opening scene. I call it my moving meditation. It's where ideas show up, quietly, like guests who don't want to ring the doorbell.
Oh, that's poetic. I light a candle before I start working. One small flame that reminds me to stay grounded.
That already sounds peaceful.
Yeah, and lately I've been turning on my aroma diffuser, lavender or sandalwood. It fills the room with this soft, comforting scent that tells my mind it's time to focus.
I get that. Scents have power. They kind of train your brain to switch into calm mode.
Right. It's funny how tiny details like that can set the tone for the entire day.
Yeah, it's like tuning an instrument before you play. If you skip it, no matter how good the melody, something will always sound slightly off.
I love that metaphor. You know, people often underestimate quiet moments. The world tells you to go faster, do more. But real growth hides in the pauses, in that tiny space between coffee and clarity.
You sound like a philosopher today. But it's true. I used to think success was about big leaps, promotions, milestones, achievements. Now I realize it's about the micro moves you repeat every day.
Right, like brushing your mind instead of your teeth. If you clean your thoughts each morning, gratitude, focus, intention, the rest of the day feels lighter.
Couldn't agree more. Habits are kind of like invisible architecture. Nobody sees them, but they hold up the whole building.
Wow, that's such a good image. Yeah, our routines build the walls of our character, brick by brick, until one day you realize this is the home you've built for your life.
And if you don't take care of it, the roof leaks. Stress seeps in, balance falls apart. I learned that the hard way. I was stuck in this loop of work, scroll, sleep. I called it productive burnout.
Oh, I know that phase. When your to-do list feels endless, but your soul's battery is flashing red. That's when small rituals save you. Drinking water mindfully, opening the window, breathing in sunlight.
It's wild, isn't it? The same small acts that once felt meaningless become anchors when life gets stormy.
Yeah, I think that's what C1 is all about. Not just expressing habits, but expressing the philosophy behind them.
Yes, you start using language that reflects depth, idioms, metaphors, contrasts. It's not, I drink coffee, it's, I drink calm in a cup.
Oh, that's beautiful. I might steal that one.
Go ahead. I borrowed it from life.
You know, habits remind me of rivers. They don't rush, they carve. Slowly, patiently, they shape the landscape. And one day, you realize they've carved you.
That's deep and true. Because whether you build habits or ignore them, they're shaping you either way.
Exactly. So it's better to shape them consciously. Choose the ones that lift you, not the ones that drain you.
That's the secret, isn't it? You don't control everything in life, but you do control your repetitions. What you repeat, you become.
Beautifully said. And the same goes for English. Every phrase, every episode, every little practice session is a quiet repetition that changes who you are.
So keep showing up. One word, one sentence, one habit at a time. That's how fluency and life really grow.
So listeners, that was level C1. Expressive, reflective, and a little cinematic.
And hopefully inspiring. Because now you can say more than just, I wake up early. You can say, I rise before the noise to find the calm that carries me through the day.
Oh, that's so poetic then.
Hey, level C1, remember? Gotta sound sophisticated.
Well, mission accomplished. So, what about you, dear listener? Which level did you survive? B1, B2, or this C1 wave?
Tell us in the comments. And maybe share one small habit that makes your day better.
We'd love to read them. And remember, your habit of listening here isn't just English practice. It's growth in disguise.
Keep that habit alive.
See you in the next one.